Theodora Ibekwe-Oyebade. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I trust we're all keeping well. Umunnem Afambo Theodora Ibekwe-Oyebade. Hello and welcome back to HRM Theodora Youth Empowerment Show. If you missed the last week's episode, it means you actually missed a great deal. But never mind, this is another edition, another exciting edition. My name is Theodora Ibekwe-Oyebade. For the benefit of those who do not know me, or you haven't watched this program last week, I am an actress, a producer, a publicist, a presenter, and of course, I'm married to a prince that makes me a princess. And I'm also a queen by recognition, hence the HRM. So that's a brief description of who I am. Thank you. And that brings us to the topic of today. We are going to be talking about post-COVID-19. COVID. Every show and anything that anyone is doing right now is pandemic relevant. This show right now, obviously, it has to be pandemic relevant. The main reason is this show was born out of the pandemic. The inspiration came during this lockdown. So everything we're doing has to be pandemic relevant. I want us to talk about what life has become. Now, everything has changed. Everything. Our life and our lifestyle will never be the same again. It cannot be. The way we do things now will change. In fact, it has changed, and I'm sure most of them will remain like that. Okay. For example, socializing is going to be different. Definitely going to be different. When you go to parties, the way people sit together, cramped in the past, it may not happen again because we're trying to slow down the spread of the virus. Even shopping, you do know it has changed. When you go shopping, you have to give at least 2 meters gap. The use of even vitamins is very, very important now. Do you know that some people never knew that taking vitamins like vitamin C and D is important? So somehow, that's another change. A lot of people, even in the shops, I remember I went to the shop someday and they ran out of vitamin D, and I was like, wow. And they said to me, we've run out of almost everything. So now people are taking their health a bit more serious. So people now look forward to their health, good health, to improve their immune system. Because we were earlier on told that people with underlying health were the ones actually dying. Well, come to think of it, it's affecting everyone. Everyone is being affected. So you have to boost your immune system by taking a few vitamins daily. Right. Talking about hygiene, it is not everyone that even remembers that they have to wash their hands until this COVID COVID-19 rules came up. Washing of hands regularly. People are now doing it within at least 20 seconds. Using hand sanitizers where there is no water. So people are taking their hygiene very seriously. Even when people, now there are no gyms, but I'm sure when the gym reopens, it's going to be a different thing entirely. Everything about how the gym will be used will be changed. Talking about aviation industry, everything about how people fly will change. The way they sit in the aeroplanes before is going to definitely change. People might not even sit close to one another, unless maybe family or husband and wife. Otherwise, there will still be a problem. So that's going to change. And trust me, if that changes, it means the prices of the flight tickets are also going to change. The price might become higher. The reason is, if they were having, say, 100 people in a plane before, due to the change in everything, they might have 50 people. So if they have 50 people, they'll be losing money. So obviously, in order for them to actually make a balance, the price of the flights will be increased, or may be increased, to break even at least. Right, talking about clothes shops. People like me, I love shopping. I shop nearly every day. If I don't buy, I window shop. It actually makes me happy. But what's going to happen now is people are not even going to be allowed to try clothes on to see if it's their size before buying. You just have to pick it up and buy it. Which is going to be very difficult, because somebody like me, when I'm buying clothes, I like to buy and try it. I like to wear the clothes, try it, and see if it's my size before I will buy it. But now, if you pick it up and get home, it's not your size, I don't know what's going to happen. Because you might bring it back and they refuse to take it because they don't know if the virus is on it, if you know what I mean. So everything is gradually changing. Everything, our lives has changed, and it will continue to change. Talking about key workers, the nurses, doctors, care workers, frontline workers. Those are the essential kind of jobs they are going to work now, yeah? But the thing that is going to change is a lot of people who loved the job of probably being a doctor or being a nurse, they might have a rethink. They might say, wow, if something happens tomorrow, it means I'll be one of the first people to go to work, and I don't want to go. I don't want to put my life at risk. Although it might also change the perspective of some other people. They might actually be thinking, okay, I love to help people. There are some people who are actually born carers who would want to actually care for people. So that will still change as well. Some people will want to go and work as a doctor in the medical team, but some people might decide, even if it's what they used to love, some people might decide never ever to go into the medical profession because of this pandemic. That will change their thinking. Right, education. Some parents might be thinking, should I homeschool my children, or should they still go out there to the public schools? Some people might decide to make sure their kids now go to school at home, online schooling, for fear of virus. Honestly, it's not funny. Even though we understand the schools are going to reopen next month, trust me, I'm not sure all the parents would want that or would even send their children back to school. That is definitely what is going to happen. So many people would also lose their jobs. When I mean lose their jobs, definitely lose their jobs, because some would not even want to work on their own, would not want to go because of the virus and because of underlying illnesses. And if they have these underlying illnesses, definitely they are going to lose their job. Because if you don't go to work for like probably, let's say a year, you don't go to work, and the following year you're not starting, they will have to lay you off. Lay you off and get someone else. So many things has actually changed this pandemic. So many things has changed. Right? But then, like I always say, everything that has an advantage also has got a disadvantage. So, like I always say, that everything that has an advantage has a disadvantage, and everything that has a disadvantage has an advantage. Now, we've been talking so much on the disadvantages of this COVID. Some of the advantages, I would say, is COVID-19 brought unity. Unity in family. Families. There are so many families you see, they don't even see each other. The husband goes to work in the morning and the wife goes at night. They hardly meet. They don't even socialize because they are working to make ends meet. And the kids go to school, sometimes they don't see their dad or mom until even the next day. But with the stay at home, that brought unity, and that also brought them actually to see their parents every day. For those who didn't have time to bond in the past, they bonded a lot. So that's one advantage. Then faith, increase in faith. A lot of people didn't believe that there was even God. It's so funny. But when the pandemic crept in, hit them, and people were dying, they had no choice to increase their faith. They had no choice to actually now believe that there is God. Some people in advanced countries, in the Western, well, in this Western world, anyway, that's what I mean. Some of them went all out in the streets, knelt down to pray to God. They actually knelt down to pray to God. I saw some of the videos of people kneeling down and praying. Because that was the only option they had to resort to. They've done everything and nothing is happening. And then they suddenly remember that there is someone up there called the Almighty God. So obviously the pandemic increased faith. Yes, and a lot of people actually who were hospitalized, prayed, got healed. So that made them realize that there is God. Right. Staying healthy. When I mean staying healthy, I mean people now realize that they have to even check their health. They have to check their health often, because some people do not even find out how they are doing health-wise. Some people for 10 years they haven't gone for checkup. Some people only go to the hospital when they are sick. Well, I would say I'm a good example. I hardly go to the hospital unless I'm sick, and I hardly fall sick. So I would say I'm also one of them. But that has changed the mentality of people, the COVID-19. Everyone is now checking their health. People don't even exercise. Now people are doing exercises. So many things has changed, and that's an advantage for people to even do exercise. Right? And then learning new skills. A lot of people could not even learn new skills or do stuff at home apart from going to their normal work. But with this pandemic, they discovered their potentials, the hidden talent, the hidden skills that they had. I, for one, I never used to be a YouTuber. I never used to post stuff on YouTube. I never used to actually film myself as an actress. You see that on set. And the DOP and the camera people, will come and film. All I need to do is do my acting. But with this pandemic and people not visiting anyone, I had to do everything myself. Everything I uploaded on the YouTube was filmed by myself. I was the producer, I was the presenter, I was the person filming, that is the DOP and the camera person. I was everything. I was the gaffer. I was everything. My husband was executive producer anyway because he was putting down the money. But I did everything. So I kind of discovered that inner talent, that hidden talent in me that I didn't even know that I had. I thought that my one was just to act, sit down there and let them film. But now I can actually do it. I can actually film myself and I can do a bit of editing. So anything you see on YouTube was filmed by myself. If it was edited by myself. Now, it has made a lot of people discover that they can even make content. I'll tell you, online is the new powerhouse. Online is the new powerhouse. Youth, you don't need to sit at home doing nothing and say there's no school, there's no work, there's no this. There is a lot to do. There is so much to do. You can work online. You can sit in your house and work from home. You can earn money from home. Some people are now on furlough. This is the time for them to actually do stuff. Some people have lost their jobs. Some people who were not creating content before, although YouTube has their main YouTubers who really create content daily. But now we have new people, aspiring YouTubers who have joined the game. And the old YouTubers have upped their game as well. So more or less, almost everyone is a YouTuber now. But I tell you, that is the best thing that has happened to you. If you are a new YouTuber, just like me, I started creating content during this pandemic. I slept, I woke up one day, and it just came into me. The inspiration. Theodora, go out there, create content, and empower the youth. It was almost like God was talking to me. And I heeded to that call and went all out. Believe you me, within 5 weeks, I created loads of content. Go to Theodora Ibekwe-Oyebade TV on YouTube. I've had over 110 content I created. And within that 5 weeks, I even got monetized. It was a lot of hard work, but I did it. So, at that point, or at this point now, I would like to tell you that YouTube is the new powerhouse. If you are not a YouTuber, I'll be advising you now to do so. Because with an impending recession on the horizon, perfecting your YouTube channel may just be the most sensible thing to do. And that is the only way you can secure your finances. Trust me, that is the most sensible way to secure your finances. So if you don't have a job or you are on furlough, you can just go on YouTube and create content. People all over the world, everyone has a YouTube. It was almost for fun before, but now people are making money out of it. That is why I always say to you, turn your passion into money. Turn your passion into business. Whatever you think that you like, turn it into money. And if whatever you like doing, if you do it and do it well, you make a lot of money. And you'll be the best in what you're doing because it's a passion. It's something that you like. So on that note, I'll be ending this show in a few minutes. But before I end the show, I would like to mention the name of the winner of the last show. The name of the winners of the last show. Actually, I wanted one winner. Just one. I said the first person to submit wins a phone. But trust me, immediately the show finished, 2 people submitted their monologue almost at the same time, but not exactly the same time. One submitted about 5 minutes after the show, and another person about 6 minutes. But I would just say it could have been network for the other person. But because 2 of them submitted almost at the same time, I would say they have really tried. They tried so much to submit immediately. Based on that, instead of giving one person the phone, I'm going to give 2 people, because as Godi phones, they've given me 2. And these are the 2 phones. This is one, and this is the second one. There are 2 phones from S. Godi. Should be 1 instead of 1 before. So it's now been moved or changed to 2, because I explained that these people, they're not joking. They really want the phone. So congratulations to winner number 1, Oluwaseun Oretuga, and winner number 2, Lillian Joseph. If this is you, send me your address to this number 074 04 404 269. I repeat, 074 044 04 269. Send your address, and next week you receive your phone. Right, before I close today's show, I have a task to be submitted next week again. And this task is on post-COVID-19. I have a question, and that question is, write an article on post-COVID-19, and that article will be 1. What do you think our lives will be like after COVID-19? In not more than 500 words. I repeat, what do you think our lives will be like after COVID-19? In not more than 500 words. Now, it's not going to be the first. I give you 1 week to submit it. As many people as possible. Submit your essay. The best essay will win another phone. The best essay will win another phone. Because I have another one on the way from the owners of ex-Godi phones. X as in X-ray, and Godi, ex-Godi phones. So with that, we'll be coming to the end of today's Theodora Youth Empowerment Show. Thank you for watching. Hi everyone, my name is Your Majesty Theodora Ibekwe-Oyebade. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I trust we're all keeping well. Umunnem Afambo Theodora Ibekwe-Oyebade.